UP, what's up? What's up? Had to come home and catch up on my YouTube watching, so I said, well, why not do a live while you're watching YouTube? How was the day up there? Any storms? I see I had a tornado go through my little hometown there in Ohio. A little breezy here today, but not too bad. You guys still got snow. I think the granny went to the UP and said the lake was still frozen over. Well, that'll get rid of it, that is for sure. Someone sent me a picture of the tornado crossing one of the highways there in Ohio, and I'm like, we were expecting storms down here last night, but they never come through. And that's okay.
All right, still trying to figure out exactly where this water pooling is coming from. I just put Billy down for a nap.
How's everything else around the area up there? Good? Ready to get back out there and start felling some trees and I am definitely not ready to go back to work. But maybe 3 or 4 more days. Might change my mind. Gonna involve the whole crew. Hello, Mara Sanders. How are you? Hit that thumbs up and let us know where you're from out there. All of you guys in here watching. Tried to do a little live from the beach, but windy, cranky, hot. Well, if he'd been with you that long, hello, Doctor Who. You probably became friends, and you hate to see the friends go, but sometimes friends are just that, should be friends and not co-workers. Some of them maybe get a little laxed and is it work performance or hopefully nothing worse like missing things or yeah, well, sometimes they, like I say, they get a little lax and they expect, well, he'll let that slide or he'll let this slide or maybe he'll pay me if I don't show up or I had a few guys like that helped me for about a year or so and then, you make pretty good on a job and you pay the guys a little extra and then you get smaller jobs and when you pay them, well, you paid me more last time, or they do a little something for you, and they expect, oh, I moved the trailer over here and done this, and I need to be paid more.
So the good news is the tub valve is going to mount down on top of this.
Right there, you can most likely see the water that's pooling on top of those 2 holes.
That water has a hot and cold little shut.
Hopefully it's not an age thing, or and hopefully he hasn't been hurt doing something, but I got a nephew is that way. He helped on a roof job 20 years ago, and He didn't really like roofing, but nowadays that job is what caused him not to be able to work. Hurt his back. 20 years later, it still pains him. But
Jump to a different part of the project and get started. Try it.
I don't know. It's always good just to be honest with him and
It's a sign from above.
maybe help him find something else to do. Or, I mean, it's hard if you got a good worker that you want to put him on a job that's easier, that then everybody else gets mad because he gets all the easier jobs and still gets paid, but
Shut off valves. They're just like little, it's just like the same thing that's on a
that's
shower.
why I am glad I am so out of that.
All the way down, and then they're closed.
I mean, a lot of times it's hard enough to please the people who,
Either direction.
your customer, let alone please everybody that helps you out.
Through the line, it might be cracked a little bit, and basically the hot and the cold looked like they were not perfectly perpendicular. It's just,
So there was no leak. You just didn't turn it off.
Well, sometimes there are no easy jobs.
I mean, I just installed this roughing valve.
Just my feelings, Doctor Who. People don't come and see me as often as they should, but just joking.
Mother of all mess ups.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes there's just no easy job. But
Feels like one step forward, two steps back. This living room is amazing. The boys have been loving playing here. We have been loving the
Is he
extra
old?
space and using it already so much. The dining room has also been perfect for breakfast and lunch and hanging out.
a lot of people get cranked out about this age discrimination, but
Additional construction that we never even counted on in Leo's bedroom.
Which is like really, really discouraging because
I think nowadays you can't discriminate on they're so young they just don't want to work.
trying to finish it so that Leo has a bedroom.
Old as me, I mean,
Middle of the night.
I can guarantee you that I don't want to go out and do any more tree work, so
Probably within the next week, we should have the tub fill valve. I can get that installed, make sure there's no leaks there. Once I know there's no leaks, we can go ahead and
well, maybe he's just ready to retire and he don't want to leave you behind or put you in a bind, but
finish painting and doing the rest of the trim and all that stuff. Then that room will basically be ready.
tell him,
Let's just like exactly. My oldest.
yep, I know how that goes.
Open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. GoodRx is saving a lot of money, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress.
But
on
I'm
our
sure he's done it enough that he understands it.
Prescriptions with GoodRx. Download the free app.
It's a job for the young.
And all that stuff. And then that room will basically be ready for carpet. Sometimes that's just the way things happen.
But if he's 61, man, he might be ready to retire.
My intuition was correct.
Well,
You guys all agree with me. Orange is not the
I'm sure you'll let him know that he can come hang out anytime other than work, but
opposite of the style of the rest of the bathroom. Like none of it works. But I do have a couple other things to install in here. So maybe lift our.
as long as you ain't gonna replace him with a younger person, that would really put him down, but I mean, is there just no job for him, or you just can't have him around the job site anymore?
We've got our toilet paper holder installed. Now it's time for the great debate. Are you a water
Tough decisions.
guy? Or are you a underflow kind of guy or lady or whatever? I'm a waterfall guy. It's gotta come over the top. It's like that. Bam.
That's good.
I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments though.
There's only one answer. The answer is waterfall.
I agree, but some people think it's the other way.
If it's the other way for you, I would love to know your reasoning because that doesn't make any sense to me.
Please do some explanations in the comments if you're an underflow kind of person. I always switch them.
No, you are psychotic.
Yeah, well, that's something you got to understand. Sometimes,
You go one way and sometimes you go the other.
you get guys that's proficient enough to handle the job, you just don't need that extra person. And
Right? My question. Exactly. That's it feels.
but in the long run, it's got to put money in more money in your pocket, and that's the main thing, man.
It works.
Got plenty of arms.
It's your job, your crew, and you're the boss. So
That was like
I had a couple brothers that worked for me one time that thought they should get 50% of the pay from me and my pool partner. I'm like, them guys left really quick.
Stars and sun are separated. Rainbow colors, new to paint, and I put it all in a paper bag for you. Have a nice day. All the gods and all the angels got them waiting at your table. 'Cause giving you my heart was not enough.
These guys are doing one of their favorite things ever, hanging doors. It's not going well. I'm going to try to be a little bit productive myself.
Well, I'd let him go before I let him start,
Which
so.
was a disaster after having moved everything out of here last night. I think I can do it fairly quickly.
If it's time, it's time. I mean, you know, keep him around and he figures out you want to let him go, then maybe he might get hurt. You never know. If it's time, it's time. Yeah, I definitely hate to leave this place on Monday and head back toward north. I see about a 15% difference in prices down here than home, but you know, that's just on the little stuff. Dr. M&D. If he needs any counseling later on, you can sign him up for one of my free counsel sessions, and I'll talk to him about how to move on with life.
Alright, this side of the sunroom, not too shabby.
It'll cost you a thumbs up.
Just don't look at it, it's fine. It's a work in progress. I would really love to turn this into more of like a growing room with lots of herbs and some plants, maybe a plant shelf along this wall now that we can actually
Pretty
use it
cheap,
for
pretty
what
cheap,
it was intended
pretty
to be
cheap.
used as, which is more of a mudroom and less of a storage center. My office.
I think
is
I've got about
right here still until the
19 hours of YouTube that I've missed in the last 3 days of
back here. So, over
all the
next
normal
couple
channels I usually pop on and watch.
But in the meantime, it's looking good. I'm excited about it.
Hey, not a problem, not a problem. I might need the same
So I guess
same
that's
thing
needless to
one
say,
day.
We are in
A
the
little
middle of
sit down and
disaster.
chat and
When will the disasters stop?
maybe
I have
work
no
out a
idea.
problem
Probably
on
when
our
I
own.
stop building, because no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I'm always running into floods. I'm always running into some type of disaster. This time was probably the worst because we had drywall that got compromised.
Now, on the other hand, I never did have a problem letting people go. It was letting them go easy. I mean,
Luckily, it's just a nice little patch.
if they was a screw up, I would have to tell them they're a screw up, but
All I know is
I've never really been in that situation where, you know, a lot of times I just didn't need that many people at one time, or we'd get to noon and be way ahead of the project, and I'd say, hey, anybody want to take off and go home? I'm
drywall,
open to that.
paint, and all those things. But another disaster in the books. This is probably where
Well,
we'll
then let him down easy, let him down easy. I mean,
today's adventure. Make sure you
like
show
you say,
us a thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys. We love you. We'll see you guys next one.
Adios.
if you're sure he's the one that needs to go and not one of the other guys, but like you say, if you know he's not hanging, I'm sure it's not as easy on a 60-year-old as it is a 40-year-old, so it's the choice we got to make.
Alright, I knew at some point I was gonna mess up.
Yeah, sometimes we just wait for people to screw up before we could say something to them, but
Alright, guys, it has been a minute. Let's start building this house. Oh, we need this more than you wanted.
Welcome in, guys. I haven't been looking up the chat very much, but we are just kind of winding down here on this Saturday evening. Still a very beautiful day outside, but
Alright, guys, you do see it right. I got this on. Try my best to be a little more organized.
yep, I mean, commodities can become liabilities.
I'm just joking. Alright, we're gonna try to clean up a little bit of this concrete spill. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Doctor Who, are you still here? Somebody else popped in there. Who was that?
Alright guys, we got this all cleaned up, I can't lie. I put this
Somebody
on
was
to
in
be
here
funny right
before
now.
Doctor
Honestly, when I'm
Who,
working
but
up there, I don't like this. This will help me stay organized.
we are here, man. We are here.
I don't know, I have these weird things about me. These weird tics, these weird things. And I just can't.
Probably getting ready to hit the shower and then hit a cold. And if the wife doesn't decide she wants to go somewhere else, we looked around for some ideas, but
On the inside of this wall, and we need a straight line going all the way.
hopefully she's a little tired.
The bottom here. So we're gonna put a chalk line to make sure we get the perfect line. Perfect.
So what's up with you? Who, what, where?
Put a new chalk here to get it.
How was your weekend going?
You wanna make sure it's right up against this. We'll get a perfect line. So hopefully this will make sense. That blue line right there will be the inside of our wall. Then we're gonna frame it and it'll be on this side, and then our metal will be on the
I like to
outside
move it, move it.
But because you guys know, the concrete wasn't poured straight.
Good evening, good
originally,
evening.
we're gonna have some issues. So I think in order to keep this as best and simple as possible, we're gonna start on the low side because the pipes are closer to it, so we can start building our bottom plate, get the holes good, and then we'll move on from there. Alright, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Good evening, guys. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Hit that like button.
I'll explain
Let us
why.
know where you're watching from out there today.
So I don't know how well you can see that.
We are
blue
out
line
and
right
about
behind
in
me here.
sunny
And I'm gonna build
Florida.
this in 8-foot sections. So this is gonna go right to there. So unfortunately, I can't do it at the very end where the pipe's gonna be. We need a stud going up. So I'm going to cut it in some. I'll probably come in about 16 inches because we're gonna try to keep everything 16 inches.
A lot of people popping in, popping out, but that's okay, man. I get counting for that number.
I have 3 pipes to cut perfectly to fit over it, so my walls are perfect. So I can do every 16 inches.
GP, do you happen to still be in the room? Probably not. I got a question for you.
Not even. I got the shorter ones. Okay. Alright, guys, I forgot. I bought 2 different lengths. This is the shorter board. These are the full-size 8-foot boards. So these will be my top and bottom plate, which should give me just enough extra room to not have to cut that board. I knew I had messed up. So I can get
Welcome in, guys. Say hello in the chat.
16 inch on the center here, which is absolutely wonderful. Very, very happy with that.
Hit that thumbs up, double tap the screen, hang out with us for a little bit.
So I'll need to cut that off. But let's go ahead and mark every 16.
The wind is starting to rock around
For
this
most of you guys
place.
that don't know, a lot of tapes will actually mark them a different color every 16. Don't overthink it.
You should never wrap your credit card in tinfoil. I've worked at a big corporation for 12 years. Yesterday I watched another.
A lot of tapes will actually mark them a different color every 16. Don't overthink it. Alright, so now we need to find where to cut this spool and get it the absolute best we can.
Good evening, good
I'm
evening.
going to try and line this up exactly on that line. This is
How we doing today?
right on the line. So now, there we go. And 92 is right.
Afternoon, everyone. What's up with today? Hit that thumbs up. Let me know where you're coming from out there. Jump in the chat.
92
Keep the comments rolling.
right there. And then now in this spot,
Start by saying hello. Hopefully my volume's on.
so now I have this 2.5 inch hole saw, and I'm going to put it right in the middle on that, so whenever I cut, it'll be a little bigger all the way around. So I move it to the edge here, and make sure we line that up good. Start slow, make sure it gets in where we want it. And then just go slow.
Hello, hello, guys. We are here. Chat away.
Alright, so now hopefully, whenever we line that board up down there where it needs to be, and over this, it'll be good. Perfect. That lines up perfect on this side. This side doesn't matter, don't worry about that. As long as this lines up, and that lines up, we're good. So again, you can tell this gap right here is not very big. The further you go this way, the bigger it gets. That's not because I messed up, it's because the concrete's messed up. So I'm gonna try to make this make sense. So these boards are cut a little bit shorter than 8 foot. So when you
Devil, how are you guys doing? Devil Bliss.
so when you do it at your 16 inch on center,
How is the racing going?
we'll have a stud there. It'll miss this. We'll have a stud here, a stud here, and a stud here. And it'll
Going
keep on
good, going good. You build any new monster riders yet?
That way, we just have to worry about the 2 pipes that way, but we're missing this pipe. So that works out great. And then that edge, I'll get to that.
Trying to hang out here watching a little video while I'm doing a video. Have you win any races? How's Dad racing?
If we're gonna start building walls, I gotta be good. Check this out. Boom. Cold Beer Ranch Seasoning Company. That's right. Boom. Did I buy into the company? Stick around.
You're leaving for vacation or moving to going where it's warmer?
I'm gonna grab another one of these longer ones. I'm gonna line it up perfectly with it. On this side here. We'll be able to cut that.
Living.
Line it down
Oh, it's
good.
cold where you're living.
And then how we did the 16 inch on the center.
Ohio is starting to warm up just a little bit. Definitely a lot warmer down here in Florida, but
What we'll actually do is
we will not stay here long.
at the exact same time. So I'm gonna put it on this board right here. And again, it's on each red mark.
A few more months and racing season will be back into full swing, or do you guys usually wait till the fall? I don't know how long the racing circuits usually run.
These are our shorter boards, so it should give us the 8 foot total. And I'm gonna line the edge up there. And the edge up here. And then now we know where the 16-inch on the center is. Put that there. And now
Good evening, guys. How is everyone doing? Remember to hit that thumbs up when you come in. Just say hello. Tell us where you're from if you're watching. Hang out with us in the chat.
and that is right under 8
Hopefully
foot.
you've seen some of the morning lives here lately. We've been out and about and doing these beautiful trails out here in, I guess it would be West Central Florida. We're just looking around, going to try to find one more for tomorrow to hit.
Coming at you fast. Frontier Fiber 7 gig on Wi-Fi 7. Plus
Pretty
Wi-Fi
quiet
7
evening in
for
here.
home Wi-Fi and premium tech support. Get the premium internet.
Alright, so that's fairly the easy part. This is where it starts to get a little tricky. I'm gonna have to cut the pipe and stand it up over it, and then I still need to put the seal stuff on the bottom, so don't worry, and I got anchors and all that, so don't worry. Right now we're just rough fitting it. So I need to put the pipe down low enough, but high enough we can still hook a new pipe to it, and then get that on top, and hope it fits. Alright, I'm gonna cut this with a electric saw. You can use a hacksaw, you could use whatever. This isn't that important. This is for our electrical and stuff. So I'm probably thinking might be able to lift it right here, and I can always cut it down a little lower if I need to. So let's see what this does. Oh yeah, safety first, y'all. Trying to be better.
Good evening. You're in, you're out. Say hello. Thank you for the thumbs up.
Nice and slow. Alright, so moment of truth. Hopefully this is cut low enough. I can set it on there, get it in place.
What's everyone into this beautiful Saturday night?
This is pretty exciting stuff right here. First real wall's going up. Oh, it's pretty difficult getting over that at night. Oh, I might. Let's see. Move this side. Back this way. Try to lean it up. Get this over this pipe. Want to make sure everything's out of the way.
Good evening, guys. You got Mike here again. Who do we got hanging out with us tonight? Say hello. Hit that thumbs up.
There we go, there we go.
We need to know where you're from and what's going on in your day.
Good God. This will pop out. Pop out. It's moments like
Nobody
this, I
wants
wish
to
Danielle
talk.
was here to be a part of this. Unfortunately, as a lot of you guys know, she had to get one of her ovaries taken out. We had a scare with our baby. We needed to take care of some stuff. Luckily, I think everything is on the up and up. And hopefully, Danielle thinks she'll be out here tomorrow. It's been, at that point, 5-6 days of resting, so as much as I would love for her to be here for this, it'd be even cooler if I can get a lot of it done to surprise her. I don't think she knows I'm gonna get this much done. Hopefully. Alright guys, like we said, Cold Beer Ranch, did we buy into it? Are we part of the company or what?
Hello, Natty, how are you?
No, we just bought into our
How was your
money
day going?
because we actually really like this stuff. It's really good. We bought a bunch
Hit that
of this
thumbs up.
ourselves
Say
with our
hello.
own money,
Let people
and we
know where
wanted
you're
to do
from.
that. To one, support a friend, and two, we want to do a bunch of giveaways.
Pretty
for you
great
guys.
day.
So
Pretty
if you
great
guys
day.
haven't
Beautiful,
got any,
beautiful weather.
Get you some. And if you can't afford it for whatever reason right now, don't even worry about it. we're gonna give away some seasoning, a koozie, and cold beer. Sorry you gave this hat, but we're gonna give this hat away also. So if you guys want to check it out, go check out coldbeerranch.com. Check out the seasoning.
Pretty
and it's got
cool.
other stuff on the way, plus merch. Alright guys, so if you want to win this pack, all you gotta do is comment down below as many times as you want. Comment Cold Beer Ranch. That's all you have to comment is Cold Beer Ranch, and you can get a hat, seasoning, and a koozie.
Let's leave
and
a
we'll send it out
comment,
to you
guys.
ASAP. We're gonna pick a winner on the next video. So comment down below, and make sure to go to coldbeerranch.com if you want to buy some yourself. Oh, but holy cow. It looks cool. I love seeing a wall. This is a very easy part of it, and as you can tell, the top will have to start going up at an angle. But for now, I love it. Now we need to figure out the next one with the next two pipes, get that situated, and we'll just go 8 foot at a time.
What are you doing on this fine weekend, Natty?
This doesn't move, and it needs to be where we want it to.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
We're gonna go ahead and lock it in with the screw. And also pulls it in nice and tight. Alright, and again, don't worry about the bottom. This isn't permanent. We'll put the seal tape, foam stuff down the bottom, and then bolts and all that. Just gotta get it how we need it first. We're gonna go give like this, line that corner up, line it up with the line.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? Thank you for popping in. If you hit that thumbs up and drop us a comment, say hi, tell us where you're from. Get this chat rolling. Hello, King Noogie Man. Noogie, 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 noogie.
8 foot.
I used to give my sister those. How's it going today, and what is up?
With Chewy, get their mealtime match at a great price. Figaro loves chicken, except when he hates chicken, but has no beef with beef when the mood is right. For fast delivery, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Which noise? Probably my tablet there. I am watching YouTube channel on. I like to watch some YouTube while I'm on the YouTube. I'll turn it down a little bit. Everything else is the sound of chirping birds. It's a beautiful day. That's okay. I'm only watching. Kind of like what people jump on my channel. They just sit back and watch. They don't like to talk. Sometimes I don't even want to hear it. I can see what they're doing. I won't nitpick them as much. I love the off-grid YouTubers out there who building a life on their own with little to nothing. What are you doing today, King Noogie? My day has been awesome. Started off with a live this morning. About an hour-long live down at one of the nice parks. Nice trails to walk. A lot of scenery. Then we done a little live at the beach. Hung out to the beach for about 3 hours and come home and now just kind of chilling and winding down. Thinking I might go jump in the pool here in a minute. Just enjoying vacation while I have it here. 4 more days. But we're going to be a little traveling. A little fun day tomorrow. Maybe a casino. Maybe some driving. Hopefully maybe hit a different state tomorrow. We'll see how it works out. Right now we are down in Florida,
This was tricky here.
down near Tampa.
All those pipes up the way they needed to go. I stressed about it, and I think this is a good learning thing for you guys. Don't overthink it. Just get in there. Probably.
And where are you from? I got a little bit of sun. And that's cool. It doesn't matter. We get people in here from all over. India, China, Vietnam, Australia, Croatia, Ukraine. We love everywhere. There you go. Ireland. We are actually going to try and get a trip to Dublin this fall. September, we're planning. We're hoping all that works out great for us. Now that I'm out of the military, I have to worry about those crappy passports going everywhere, so makes it a little confusing and aggravating sometimes, but well worth it. It is, and we got our green to wear, and we will definitely stop for a little Patty Day drink somewhere.
And we'll make sure that the inside of the door is right here. So we want everything going that way. I don't know if you guys can see that very well.
That's if we have a hotel. We're not gonna chug a few and drive anywhere. If we find a place to stay late Monday evening, we will definitely stop and enjoy that.
So we're gonna put that there. 34 and a quarter.
I would love to come to Dublin and spend it there.
So this will be our door right here.
I'm sure they celebrate a lot.
16.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few small ones around here. Hello, Charles. How's it going?
So this isn't my first house to frame up, but it has been a while. So I'm going to read.
How was the day, man? And are the storms still on the brew down there? We had a tornado in my hometown today. Kind of weird.
So we are going with spray foam. Hopefully that's the plan. But if not, we can still use the pink insulation and get it right in the 16 center.
I think they're calling for a little bit here tomorrow evening.
We want to make sure we always do it the best we can. Even though this is a pole barn, we can frame it very, very simple because of the weight not being on here. We still want to frame
I did catch a little more sun today, Charles.
traditional frame.
Was it in Arkansas? Do you remember the name? Yeah, we were just coming back from the beach today, and someone sent a text of a tornado that went through our town, but it was, we call it the town, but it was like 6 miles out of town, so there's plenty of little towns out there too, but I understand, man, I understand. You guys are gonna get to start celebrating Monday before we do. That time zone differences really screws them up when you're talking online to people, but I do appreciate you coming in. If you hit that thumbs up, which I think you already did, hit that subscribe button and that bell, guy. That will tell you when we're back on. Hang out with us. Drop me a comment on one of my videos and I will definitely follow you back, and feel free to share any of the videos.
Make sure I do this
You have a great night there in Ireland.
here first. And right where I'm going, tacked it with one nail.
Charles, you was in the live this morning, was you not? Yeah, you were, yeah. Cave City, huh? I've never heard of that. I know Fort Smith and places like that, but well, you're welcome to come anytime there. Yeah, I remember now that Crunch was saying you were from Minnesota or something, but yep, that park was not as great as the other, but we did another live at the beach for about a half an hour or so, but people playing music and girls going crazy next door, so I just went ahead and deleted that one while after we got done. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. And if I can figure out a place to go in the morning, I will do that. I think tomorrow we got a little cleaning to do and doing some laundry, and food is always a thing. And I'm going to try and hit the big Hard Rock there at Tampa. Hang out there for a bit. So tomorrow is not yet planned, but I have a cold tonight and jump in this pool. I don't plan on leaving this house again today, so.
One on this side and one on the bottom. And that'll be going for a door that we don't even have to frame it up to that. Again, because there's no weight being distributed off of the roof down onto here because of our trusses.
Oh yeah, who is that?
We'll do a screw and bring that into. I highly recommend don't use your drill as a hammer.
Good evening, everyone. Appreciate you stopping by. Say hello. Hit that thumbs up, jump in the chat. Let everybody know where you're from. I think we got Ireland so far is the furthest away. That has actually told us where they're from. We're hanging around about 4 or 5, and that's cool. But a lot of people pop in, pop out. Whew. Definitely got some sun because I can feel the whole body warming up. Well, I don't know what Michael Martin does, or what Teo search is in Ireland, but I'm sure it's something to benefit you guys and maybe us too, so hopefully it all went well. Here, everywhere. Kind of depending on what you're coming down here for. What kind of enjoyment are you looking for there? Definitely didn't find a place to live. Man, this stuff is crazy for houses. And once they get you suckered into buying a place, then they crap you out on insurances and taxes and that it is, man. But say if you wanted to go to Orlando, I would probably pick a place anywhere within 50 miles from the big city. Staying on the hard, the hard paths, the 4 lanes, the 5 lanes, the interstate, stuff like that. You'll never find a place that you can enjoy. You got to hit those little back roads and side roads and take shortcuts to places, and that's where you see all the signs for sale. And I'm telling you, I look at places you probably could have bought a 6-trailer court down here for 100 grand. It's going to take a little work, but rent 5 of them out, live in one. You shouldn't have to make a payment to anybody anywhere. All your bills should be paid for you. They got some specials down here. You buy one, you get another one beside of it. They want you to pay double the lot rent, but a lot of places, the mobile homes and stuff that are so old and been worked on so many times, you wouldn't be able to move them, so you just got to buy it and pay the lot rent, and hopefully down the road sell it to someone else. But to live comfortable down here, you have to make a moderate $50,000 a year. Well, every state is going to have its good points. Depends on what you wanted to see. If you wanted to see big cities, or if you wanted to see small towns and sites. Tucson, Arizona. Dallas, Texas. Las Vegas, Nevada. Salt Lake City in Utah. I would say Lexington, Kentucky, Yellowstone. I don't know exactly what town is close to that. I wouldn't go anywhere in California, but that's just me. Well, I would. Northern California, see the redwoods. Winslow, Arizona. Ohio, Fremont, close to Cedar Point, Mason, Ohio. We have plenty of sheep here too. I mean, if that's the kind of things you want to see, then Montana, Wyoming, Kansas. If you get here in the summertime, go to the North Dakota, Montana. If you get here in the wintertime, stay down in Texas, Florida, Arizona. Yeah, it depends on what the season is you're coming into. Some of these places you don't want to be stuck in the wintertime. Yes, we've been to Dublin on our way to Germany, and on the way to Afghanistan. We made stops in Dublin. But just a short visit, switch planes, refuel, stuff like that. Got to hang out at the airport. and we are coming back. That is a definite.
that we need and want is coming here.
Absolutely. We're planning a trip this September to Dublin. We were going to go to Germany, but we decided Dublin was a great place to stop.
Next video, we'll reveal it.
There you go. Maybe we'll hang out or something. I don't know how old you are, but if you can get around by yourself, or maybe you can give us some great destination places there to go sightseeing. Probably be there maybe 4 days.
So basically, we're going to be doing our duties today here at the campground, or at the campground.
You never know. I would enjoy meeting some YouTubers out there.
Have the live thing going.
I don't know if I asked, do you have your own channel that you got videos and stuff on, or you just jump on and watch a lot?
I'll show you our setup. Happy campers right here. Camp got the
Let me go in here and check and see what this woman's doing, and I will be right back. Hang on.
tag along class. Let me get this set up, and we will just be back and forth talking to you as we work it out. Let me see how that view is. View looks pretty good. It says the lens is dirty. Excuse this. Alright, I think we're set up. I'm gonna sit down right here.
I'm back. I'm back. I didn't go nowhere. Yeah, absolutely, man. Tell me what your channel is about. I cannot click on you from my phone, so you'll have to go to and watch one of my video or my shorts and do a comment, and then I can follow you back that way. Yeah, I think everybody in this whole community here has the pools and this big screened in thing. It's pretty nice. Keeps those pine needles out. The wife says she wasn't going to get in it with that big ocean right next door, so.
So we are working the FMCA rally here in Perry, and Perry, Georgia's the last day of the rally. And we are just hanging out here. I thought you couldn't make it to the show, so I bring the show to you.
I'm watching a guy now that
I've never done this. I'm just experimenting with different types of lives.
yeah, it also has a hot tub on the end there, but
I have some big news.
not interested in that either.
If you're in our members section, you would already know what to do.
You're a surfer, are you? What kind of videos do you put out there? Well, like I was saying, if you just watch one of my shorts and make a comment there, I can click on your name and follow you back. Because if you subscribe to me, YouTube won't tell me. You know how that works. But I'm currently watching a guy on the other, my tablet, who is a YouTuber and he does a lot of work camping. That's something I'd like to get into. Free travel around. Work, most of them you work the first day for your campsite for the week, and then you get paid for all the rest of the time you work.
Get this hooked up. Camera's gonna shake some.
I tried to get all my friends to, on other people's videos.
Drawing power from.
Well, they say that's the best way to grow your channel, to do it faceless. Most of my videos I like to just to show what I see and not show me all the time. So, especially if you're under 18, that's a good thing to do. And it's pretty great about keeping all the bugs out too, Charles.
Cannot believe how slow the show is today.
Okay, well then that's okay too. We can live it up on here, man. But like I said, send me some ideas of what I should see when I come to Dublin, and I will definitely go live from there.
Yeah, I had Rome asked if we ordered our Brinkley 3100 yet. No, we've got everything's gotten way, way too expensive. So we're just gonna keep it simple. I mean, it's beautiful.
And being young, it's a good thing not to show your face.
It's actually being out of.
Yeah, we wasn't even supposed to get storms up in Ohio there, but like I said, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool, but a tornado was that close to town. It's been maybe 10 years ago when one come right through the edge of town and took out a couple of big buildings and houses, but it's always good to watch people and always leave a comment and stuff. Hit that like button. All right, man, take care. I'd say in about, I don't know what time it is, 7 o'clock? Maybe 13 hours, we will have another live, I hope. So we'll see you soon. Appreciate you. Charles, it's me and you again, man.
Okay, good to go. It's everything I need. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody, welcome back to Sharing the Journey. Today we have a story that is sparking national debate, and it's one of my favorite subjects to talk about, Camping World. This particular story comes out of Greenville, North Carolina, and Camping World is facing daily fines of $250 a day for flying their oversized American flag. But I'm telling you, Camping World is not backing down. So let's dive into what's going on. Now, if you
I got to hear this story about the American flag.
you know that
But I'm probably going to jump off here, Charles. So yeah,
Camping World
it's under Sharing the Journey, talking about Camping World getting charged $250 a day for flying their big
right side of the law.
oversized flag.
I'll let you leave a
Yep.
comment down below after you hear the story.
Just Google that, Camping World flag fine.
North Carolina has issued fines of up to $250 a day towards
Check it out there, man. I'm going to jump off here and say goodnight to everyone. So we will be back on tomorrow, and I appreciate you.
on a 120-foot flagpole. If you have driven by
So
any of the
we'll
Camping
catch you
World
later,
locations
Charles,
across
and
the
we'll see you
country,
later, buddy.
you know that this is a typical setup for Camping World. So the